All right, welcome into live coverage. Dirt Racing in the Bluegrass Live here, live from a sweet West Lanham at Rockcastle Speedway.
And it is sweet.
Man, it is absolutely sweet. You know what's crazy about it? I didn't even realize Rockcastle Speedway had suites. How did I not know that?
I didn't know it either.
I mean, after all these years, I've raced here. I've been here as a fan for a long time. Never knew Rockcastle Speedway had a suite. And I'm telling you, these things are sweet if I don't knock the camera over. Let me look at this. We got a table back here, refrigerator.
Checkers.
See all my... Yeah, checkers. The kids can hang out. I mean, concessions. You can order, Wes, you can order. I've got a menu back there you can order from the concessions. Like I said, you got refrigerator back there to keep all your cold beverages cold. I mean, we could have some fun with some cold beverages at Rockcastle Speedway.
Absolutely.
But we're going to be here all evening long. Man, this is going to be Dirt Racing in the Bluegrass live coverage. This ain't your normal live coverage. We're going to try to bring some entertainment live from a suite at Rockcastle Speedway.
And then all throughout, interviews throughout the pits and interviews in Victory Lane. It's going to be a jam-packed night for sure.
You keep tapping that foot, you're gonna knock my phone, our camera, aka my phone, over.
Yeah,
we're high tech here. People think
high tech redneck.
That's right, high tech redneck. But what else would you expect when it comes to a Kentucky dirt racing podcast? I mean, what else you gonna do? You're gonna be high tech redneck.
That's exactly right.
So we're getting ready here for late model hot lap. This is gonna be like a 6-hour long podcast at the racetrack with race car drivers, with race cars on the racetrack. We're giving fans everything they want to see right here all night long. And you know, like I said before in our pre-race show, which was very short, by the way, because I couldn't get the daggone thing figured out. I blame you. I laugh at you all the time for your technological difficulties. Yeah. And that whole pre-race show debacle, that was all me. Didn't have anything to do with you. So
if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't even be on yet.
That's right. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have even we wouldn't have made it this far. But luckily, we are live. We're on here. We're ready to go for a night of racing. I mean, but yeah, the pre-race show was really a short one. We had, you know, the track champions up there in the grandstand area. We were going to interview them, and they sat there for an hour for me to try to get a camera figured out on the phone. And eventually, they just had to leave and go to the drivers' meeting. Devin Smith stuck around. He was the only one stuck around. Everybody else said, "Forget you all. We got places to go, better things to do than sit here and talk to you." So.
And Devin still made the drivers' meeting, so that's all that matters.
I know. I mean, that's all that matters. But, yeah, I'll turn this camera back around here. But, yeah, man, this suite is sweet. I mean, it is just that. And so I would, you know, if you're interested in coming to an event here at Rockcastle Speedway, I would check into that. Especially tonight, West. You know, it's going to get a little chilly here at Rockcastle Speedway. And we're going to be able to stay nice and warm, comfy up here big time.
We'll be toasty in the suite.
Yes, sir. Toasty and good and warm.
Yep.
We might even sit up here and laugh at them as they shiver down there in the grandstands. Sure. That'd be mean.
That would be mean.
Michael DeSpain.
Yeah.
Spanky, we seen him.
Him and Jake be freezing.
Yeah, him and Jake. We're going to sit up here and we won't laugh at them.
Not too bad, no.
No. Look at that, though. We got crate late models, pro late models, whatever you want to call them. They're all the same. They're late models. They're fast. They got plenty of power. You know what? They're in the lineup chute.
Ready to go for hot laps.
Ready to go, buddy. Hot lap time. And, you know, there's going to be some hiccups. You know, like I said earlier, the new owners here at Rockcastle Speedway, their first night, they're having taking some time here to get everybody put in the system and all that good stuff. Of course, you know, first night, it's always always a little bit of a struggle getting things going. It's about anywhere you go.
Yeah,
And
that's typical.
Yep.
Opening night bugs
Absolutely.
to work out.
Yeah.
Heck, every night we had technical issues when we do a podcast show.
We can't do a daggone podcast without having They wouldn't want us to run this place.
No.
So,
But
yeah.
We got to brag on them. The place looks awesome.
Absolutely.
Great turnout of cars, fans in the stands.
Yeah.
The track looks amazing. Just ready for a great night of racing.
I mean, you're exactly right. You got to brag on them, man. They have put in a lot of work to this place. Of course, like they talked about before, Brian and Sandy Roberts, they owned it before, and they bought it from them. And, of course, it's a turnkey place and really a nice facility already, as it was. But they've done a good job already promoting this place and getting the word out about it. Man, look over there. I mean, just look at those pits.
Plumb full.
Absolutely jam-packed up on the hill. They're parked up on the hill here at Rockcastle Speedway. So, I mean, like I said, they've done an awesome job already promoting this place and, getting ready for it. Grandstands.
Got a good crowd.
They got a good crowd.
Still people rolling in.
Still people rolling in. They'll be rolling in. That's typical at a dirt track. You all know how that is, especially, like I said before, it is going to be it's kind of unfortunate, man. Like, it was 80 degrees all week.
Yep.
80 degrees and sunshine all week. And then Saturday gets here and it decides to be 58 and in the 40s and 30s. So,
Little cold front come through, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
we don't have to worry about that.
No, we don't.
So we're in a suite. But we're not staying in the suite.
No.
Don't worry about that. We're not going to be staying in the suite here in just a few minutes. We get a chance. We're actually going to grab a cheeseburger because we're starved to death. We've been here for long. We ain't had a chance to eat yet. We're going to grab a cheeseburger, and then we're going to walk around, find some drivers to talk to here in just a few minutes. So,
I mean starved to death. My head's hurting. I got a headache because I'm hungry. I might eat 2 cheeseburgers.
Oh, man.
Order of fries or chips or something.
They got fries?
I don't know.
I've
not looked at them. I smelled the cheeseburgers. That's the main one.
I got to tell you, those cheeseburgers smell good,
They
man.
smell so good.
Oh, God.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm with you. You're starving me to death.
Oh, yeah. We'll cut to a commercial break here in a minute. Get cheeseburgers.
That's what I was gonna say. We're gonna let these. We're gonna let you all just sit here and listen. They'd rather probably listen to this race than listen to us anyway.
Yeah.
So we just cut it off here in just a minute. We're gonna go get a cheeseburger. We'll be right back.
That sounds great.
Well, we got quite a few people on. Let's see. We got some people saying a few things here. Let's see.
Good. I can't see the computer screen, but that's
Somebody
okay.
says, yeah, so I went live on the group this time. It won't show us who they are, but that's unfortunate. Somebody says, there's me down in turn 3.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who you is, but there's somebody down in turn 3. Well,
we appreciate you being here at Rockcastle Speedway and watching the podcast.
Yeah. Live. This is real Dirt Racing on the Bluegrass Live. We call ourselves Dirt Racing on the Bluegrass. This is the real deal right here.
This is the real deal, and we ain't talking about Don O'Neill neither.
Somebody else says, heck yeah. Over 75 cars here. Well, we don't have we're waiting on, they're going to bring some lineups to us. We don't have them yet. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
I really hope they do because, man, there's people here from everywhere. I don't know a lot of these cars, and that's kind of surprising, man. We know everybody.
That's a good thing, though.
Especially you.
I know a lot of drivers, but even early when we did a pit walk, there were still cars that some new cars that I didn't know from the area, and then we probably got several states represented, Ohio and Indiana possibly. So
somebody else says, what's the car count? We're not sure yet. We're going to let you know, though. As soon as we have that information, we're going to pass it right along to you. Somebody says, thanks for the broadcast, guys. You all doing a great job for those of us that can't be there tonight. Yeah, I mean we're going to do our best to give you what we can. We are high tech rednecks, so don't expect too much, but we do the best we can.
Yeah.
Clarence Belcher says, "Man, with that head, we understand it's hurting."
Clarence, we hate that Ponderosa was rained out last night because I was going to definitely come by and see you. So, hate that we had the rain out, but we will get up to Ponderosa
Oh,
sometime.
okay, John Holiday, photographer extraordinaire. That's who's in turn 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, John, buddy.
Yeah.
Glad you made it to the Rock tonight. Join us here. It's gonna be a fun night. I know he'll get some good pictures and let us see some pretty race cars after the event. We always appreciate that.
Yeah, he does a really good job. I know he had scheduled to go to Mud Lick today, and they got rained out. So glad he was able to make a change of plans and join us at the Rock.
Yeah, we both like to look at pretty race cars. So
Sure do. Sure do.
yeah, all the time. We'll see all we can get. All right, let's see. I think they're getting ready to.
I think they're getting ready to turn them loose. I think modifieds will be up next.
Yep. Pro
So,
late models.
in the chute, ready to go.
All right. We'll let you listen to the natural sounds of Rockcastle Speedways of the late models sit here in the lineup chute. I'm going to go see if I can get some lineups so we can actually talk about some of these guys. All right, we're back on here. I am. Wes is eating his cheeseburger. You ain't got to get in no hurry, buddy. I'm going to eat my cheeseburger and watch a race anyway. We missed most of Hot Laps. Sorry about that. We went to get lineups. Don't have those yet, but we did, Wes, pick up a couple of cheeseburgers. So we ain't going to be hungry. That's a good thing.
Pretty good cheeseburger.
The girl at the concession stand, she was doing her job. I said, we're broadcasting the race. It says, is there any way we can get moved to the front of the line?
Yeah.
She wasn't going to do it.
No.
But that's good. She's doing her job. She's doing it the right way.
Right.
So we had to wait just like everybody else, but that's okay. At least everybody's still on here with us. We've got a few. Got to see some hot laps. And they didn't have to listen to us ramble. They might have appreciated that, Wes. I'm not sure.
Yes, they probably did, and they got to see late model hot laps.
Yeah, they did. We got the last group coming out here. Like I said, we don't have lineups yet. We're still working on that. Actually, I guess that's a single car, ain't it?
Yeah, that's the last one.
So this is the last of the
Hot lap section.
last pro late model out to qualify here. So I don't know exactly how many cars. Somebody said over 75. That's got to be accurate or close to it. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of cars here. So
Every bit of it. That's probably really accurate.
yeah, I'd say that's real close. It is kind of hard to eat a cheeseburger with these headsets on.
Yeah, that's why I quit eating mine just for a minute.
Well, I hope everybody don't mind listening to me munch while it's probably not the most pleasing sound,
It probably ain't.
I imagine.
Well, that concludes hot lap session for pro late models.
Yep. And they're going to modifieds. But I did say, Wes, if I don't kill the camera trying to do it, we were going to have burger wars because I said a couple weeks ago, and we'll turn it back around here in just a minute, let you see some modified hot laps. But I said a couple weeks ago, and I tell you, I meant this. I ate a cheeseburger at Thunder Mountain Speedway, one of the best cheeseburgers I've ever eaten in my life. I'm telling you. I mean, it was really good. So, Rockcastle Speedway said they had one of the best cheeseburgers you'll ever eat. So I said, you know what? We got to try one live on the air.
Have to.
And just have to decide it who's got the best. So I'm gonna try this cheeseburger out here and we'll have to decide. You took a bite too. You had to, but you ain't had Thunder Mountain cheeseburger yet.
I've not had a Thunder Mountain cheeseburger.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say that cheeseburger right there was a pretty good cheeseburger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got all the fixings.
Yeah, I had lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion, mayonnaise, worldwide west.
Yeah, you can see right here. I got a cheeseburger. When I go I like all kinds of stuff on my cheeseburgers, but for some reason I go to the dirt track. I just want a plain cheeseburger.
You got the kids' meal.
That's right. I did. I got the kids' meal. Well, I'm gonna try this thing out and see.
I'm gonna have to say, that's the best cheeseburger I've ever had at a racetrack, hands down.
Wes, your mic ain't been working this whole time.
Okay, that's your fault. But as I said earlier,
Thanks,
and
Jeremy.
and
Yeah.
nobody heard me, but that's the best cheeseburger I've ever had at a racetrack. Was that one right there? And I've not got to finish it yet. It was really good. So I give the cheeseburger an A+. Let's see. Looks like 1, 2, 3.
Man, I gotta tell you, that is. I mean, it's got the char. It's char grilled. That's probably the best cheeseburger. I don't know, man. I got to tie. I don't know which one's better. I'm telling you,
There's no ties.
I've been to 2 racetracks in Kentucky this year. Is that right? That's all. Yeah, because we didn't get to go to Ponderosa last night. So far,
you've been to 3. You've been here, Thunder Mountain, and Mud Lick.
yeah. I'm telling you, I don't know how to.
Well, there's no ties. It's either the better of the 2 or not.
I think I'd have to have them both. I don't know how. I mean, they're both really good cheeseburgers. One of these days, I'll go back to Thunder Mountain. We're going to have to get another cheeseburger and decide it. Maybe we can come to both racetracks in one night and just side-by-side comparison because they're both really good cheeseburgers. Well, anyway, everybody's tired of it, but this is a really good cheeseburger. And plus, like I said, Wes got I mean, man, you got lettuce, tomato, you got the whole fixing on your cheeseburger.
I got lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, pickle, and onion on mine. It was very good.
Well, out here on the racetrack, we can do the best we can. We've got 2022 track champion Devin Smith in the 5D. He's out there on the racetrack right now. Let's see. David Adams.
In the number 18.
In that 18 car. He's out there. Of course, David, he's run around these racetracks, man. I don't know. I don't know how to date him, but maybe longer than we've been alive. I'm not sure. It's got to be close to it.
Every bit of it.
So
and I actually followed him in to the track today, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. So it's good seeing him out there. I tell you what, it's unbelievable to me. The amount of rain we got last night, and this racetrack.
It's in great shape.
Absolutely is in great shape.
It's smooth. It's not rough.
No, not at all. I've not seen a car go through a single bump since we've been sitting here. So
looks like 23 modifieds, if I counted correctly.
Yep.
So another great field.
Yep. 23 modifieds. Really a good field. Of course, Thunder Mountain's racing this evening too,
and also Willard.
Yeah, Willard. We hope all of our tracks are having plenty of success. We want to get to all of them, as much as we can, do everything we can to help all of our racetracks. It's something that's important to us for sure, and so, like I said, we'll be back to Thunder Mountain. We're going to go to Richmond. You got prior obligations next weekend. We both work full time. We got a lot of stuff going on in life, and we want to do as much as we can every weekend. We're going to go to Richmond next weekend. I'll be there, and I'll do some. We won't be able to do quite this sort of thing up there, but we can still interview some drivers and do some coverage from there as well. And
yeah, big weekend next weekend at Richmond Raceway.
Yeah, of course. Not just at Richmond, but let's see, Lake Cumberland on the 28th. That's Friday night. They're going to have Spring Nationals up there first time.
Yeah, Spring Nationals. Got the Damn Yankee 50 coming to Richmond Raceway next Saturday night, the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
Paying $5,000 to win.
Yep.
For Great Lake models.
We'll shut up here for just a minute. We're going to finish our cheeseburgers. We'll let you enjoy open wheel modified hot laps, and we'll be back on here in just a minute to aggravate you a little bit more. All right, we had to take a break there for just a second to eat our cheeseburgers. We've been here all afternoon and hadn't had a chance to get something to eat. We scarfed down a couple of cheeseburgers. We're ready to go now. The rest of the night, we're all fueled up just like these race cars. But we're going to go ahead and cut this feed here, the hot lap feed, and head over to the pits and get some interviews with some drivers. So we'll be back on live here in just a minute, and then we'll be back up here in the suite to bring you some heat race action. So give us just a minute. We'll be back on Facebook Live and do some driver interviews, give you some behind-the-scenes pit reporting here on Dirt Racing and the Bluegrass Live.
Pit reporting, baby. I love it.
That's right.